guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Rachel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about self-doubt and how we can let that shit go because it does not serve us. It only holds us back from reaching our dreams. So let's go over a few tips on how we can overcome it so that we can start believing in ourselves and going for what we want. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe if this is something that you're interested in, and also turn on those notifications so you don't miss a next video.
Okay, let's go.
The definition of self-doubt is the lack of confidence in oneself and in one's abilities. This is what holds us back. Living in self-doubt means that we are living in a bubble of fear. It really holds us back from doing things that we actually enjoy or things that we actually want to do. But what is the point of that? What is the point of us having this life and living in fear and in doubt? That means that we're not living life to the fullest. We're not living life to our highest potential. And we're not happy because we're holding ourselves back. But I truly believe that even through the struggles that I can get there, and I want all of you to believe the same, because you really can get anywhere or achieve anything that you want. Awareness. Become aware of your thoughts. This is something that I really wish someone told me about a long time ago, because I probably wouldn't have been in depression, or I probably wouldn't have had general anxiety because I worried so much about things that didn't matter. You can track your thoughts. You can track when you're being negative, and you can track when you're being positive. But the whole thing about being aware is also letting go of that judgment of the thought. Let go of that attachment to it and just understand that, like, okay, this is how often I'm being negative, and this is how often I'm being positive. Because the more you're aware of your thoughts, it just makes you realize, like, okay, like, I need to stop thinking this way. I need to shift my perspective and view this in a different way. Because everything is perspective. It's the way that you view it or want to view it. The more you are aware of your thoughts, the less you'll be negative, the less you will want to doubt yourself. Question yourself. Question where these thoughts came from. Where did this self-doubt start? For example, growing up, math was not my strong suit, and it still ain't. And of course, I majored in biopsychology, and so I had a lot of math. I had to take calculus, and I had to take physics, and let me tell you, I failed physics twice, okay? Twice. Not only that, I told myself that I was going to fail, and I told myself I sucked at math and that it just wasn't fair. Because of all of that negative energy, that's most likely why I failed. So I really believe just understanding where the self-doubt came from the beginning is really gonna help you realize, like, okay, that is why I've been doubting myself for that long. Stop comparing yourself. Stop. Like, there's no point in comparing ourselves. And I'm not trying to say that I don't do this sometimes, because it's just natural, but it only brings us down when we start comparing ourselves. It just doesn't serve us. And
so we don't want to keep shit that doesn't serve us, alright?
When we compare ourselves to other people, it just makes us feel worse. It doesn't do anything, and that is why we need to work on trying to stop comparing ourselves to others. If you see someone that's doing really well, and maybe they're doing exactly what you want, and then you see yourself and you're just confused and you're sad because you're not where they are, who cares?
Who cares?
You're in your lane, they're in their lane, and if you want to achieve whatever that person has, you can, and you're gonna do it in your way. Another thing is to not get sad because they're doing so well and you're not. It does not matter. There is no timeline on when you should achieve something or where you should be. Because if you believe that you are going to get there, then you're gonna get there. So keep working, keep doing what you wanna do, And instead of comparing yourself to that person, be like, damn, they did this, they got there. What can I do to learn from them? One thing that really helps me not compare myself is to remind myself that I am my own individual. And that is the craziest thing. There's no one else like you, no one. There's no point in doubting our abilities because our ability is different from someone else. We have something that someone else doesn't have. You have something that I probably don't have. And we were put on this earth to share that ability with others. So stop comparing yourself to others. Stop comparing your success to others. Stop comparing your life to others. Because whatever you want in life, you can achieve it. But self-doubt is not going to get you there. And comparison is not going to get you there. Stop thinking that you should be doing something. You don't need to be doing anything that you don't want to do. I'm not trying to say to be lazy and just lay on the couch all day and don't do anything. But what I mean is, you don't have to force yourself to go to school. You don't have to force yourself to be an entrepreneur. You don't have to force yourself to be a lawyer, whatever it is. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. Where is this rule book that we have to live our life a certain way? We put this pressure on ourselves that we need to constantly be doing things. We need to be reaching for success. We need to look for that guy who we're going to marry for the rest of our life. We have to have a successful job. We need to get married before we have kids. All this bullshit. Who made this up? Who? Okay, it's not complete bullshit, but what I mean is we don't need to have this pressure on ourselves. We don't need to keep thinking we need to do things just because people are asking us or telling us to do it. We need to do things that feels good inside. What makes you happy inside? And I feel like it took me a long time to realize I wasn't doing that. Since I was maybe 6 years old or so, I wanted to be a dentist. Everyone, my entire family, my best friends, everyone knew I wanted to be a dentist. I became a certified dental assistant. I got my X-ray license. I was even on the board of the dental club at UCSB. Like, I was all for it. And then I started realizing I wasn't happy. I wasn't enjoying dentistry anymore. And then I let it go. A few years go by and I think I want to be a clinical psychologist. And so I get into a doctorate program. I do my first year and I hated it. I told myself, it's fine. Like this is just for right now. I'm going to love it and be so happy after I finish. But then I started envisioning my life after graduating, and it wasn't the life that I wanted. So when I realized I didn't want to be in grad school anymore, I took maybe over a month or so to tell my parents, to tell my family, because I needed that time for myself to know, like, okay, this is what I really want inside. And the moment I made the decision that I didn't want to go back, it's like something uplifted from my shoulders and I was just so much happier. Until this day, I am still so happy I made that decision because so many more opportunities opened up for me. And that is because I made a choice that made me happy. And when you are happy, you are in alignment with yourself. I don't know what you believe in, but I believe that God is within us. And if you don't believe in God, just be open-minded that there is some type of love and light and energy that is in us. Yes, within us. And all we want is to be happy, right? That is our goal. And so we need to bring back that power into us. We need to remind ourselves our worth. We need to remind ourselves that we are here for a reason. Nothing and no one can hold us back. That is why they say that you should be your biggest cheerleader, because only you can achieve what you want. Only you can reach the things that you want. So to be able to get there, know your worth. Be confident that you have those abilities in you. So put that energy towards where you want to go, what you want, and towards happiness. And because we have that energy in us, we are capable of tapping into that energy so that we can attract more love and light into our life. Alright guys, that is the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys use these tips anytime you're feeling low or down and doubting yourselves, because remember, we can achieve anything we want. This is the book, You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Such an amazing book, seriously. If you are doubting yourself, you need motivation, and you need a reminder that you are a badass, this is the book to go to. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications if you don't want to miss the next video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!